Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to In Bed with Zhygi. I'll be Zhygi. Yes, I know, it's me. I'm good. Anyways, how was your week? How have you been? Tell me all about it. Drop me a line. Email me, tweet at me. Instagram's always good. Uh, anyways, this week there's been a lot of issues. There's health issues on the footy field. Mrs. Trump stealing lines from Michelle Obama. There's accidents. There's this, that. Anyways, that's not important. The important part is we did find some funny things, and the U.S. Elections coming up, and that's always worth a couple laughs. And Donald's doing his bit for the comedy channel in his election campaign, but we're not here to discuss this. Trevor Noah is doing a really great job at recording and reporting on it. So if you want Trevor, always love your work. But if you want, go check up on Trevor, and he will tell you all about Donald. Anyways, this week I was reading, and that's what I do. Matt Griggs decided he's feeling a little energetic, and he wants to do a bicycle cycling tour. Race. It is between Canada and New Mexico. It's rated as the world's hardest cycling race. It's called the Tour Divide. He was raising some funds while he was racing for Starlight Children's Foundation. And he did this race, and he had some motivation from the Nature Channel. One night he was chased by some dogs. Apparently one dog even hooked onto his leg. A night before that, or a day before that, some mountain lions got in on the action. Apparently he got quite good speed that day. And then following the nights, he had a bear stalk him in the camp that he was staying. Found some bear traps really close to his tent, which I'm sure motivated him to cycle and far, far away as quick as possible. So thank you, Mother Nature, for giving Matt the oomph and push to get to the finish line. Anyways, we've all had this issue. We've all hate going to a coffee shop or the pub or whatever and having a wobbly table. You go to think mass and bend the table, bend a piece of cardboard or paper or whatever to straighten out the table. So, in comes in a fella by the name of Chris Herring, who resides in Dunsborough in WA. And boom! He creates a table with 4 pivoting legs that sorts itself out. So, no more wobbly tables. Awesome! Chris, you're a legend, my bro. And, his tables are all the rage in Paris. So, I'm asking all the Perth cafes, what's happening? Why are we slacking off here, buddy? And especially the guys in Dunsborough, just down the corner. Just down the road. It's not even a day's drive. Anyways, getting excited. This week, one of the important or most tweeted hashtags was "as a mother," which was in regards to Sonia Kruger and her comments about banning Muslims from immigrating or coming to Australia, which most of us don't agree with. I think it was an extremely blunt worded moment for Sonia, and she's apologized for it, for saying it the way she did. She doesn't. I feel that she didn't mean Muslims as a religion, as in she's talking about the radicals and people like that who gives the Muslims a really, really, really bad name. But anyway, Sonia is apparently gonna lose a whole bunch of endorsements from Porsche and Swiss and whatnot because of her comment, which I think is utter crap. But especially since Porsche is all about freedom and whatnot, but apparently she's being criticized for her freedom of speech, which is wrong. And Sonia, you go living on Viva Las Vegas, baby. But anyways, remember last week I did a story about the $1 million coin that was minted in Perth Mint. It actually got sold this week to a place in Dubai called Dubai Tiara Gems and Jewelry. It went for $1 million in 48 hours that it was listed, which is pretty cool. I mean, I wish I had $1 million lying about. You're like, oh, here you go. But, whatever. As I said earlier, Melania Trump is being, everyone's all going crazy because she used pretty much the same speech from Michelle Obama when she was, I don't know, a couple hundred years back, or a couple years back, not a couple hundred. She's not that old, yeah. Which, who cares, people? There is so many more important things. Donald could be president, and you're all worried about Ivanka's speech. Not Ivanka's, Melania's speech. Who cares? You got bigger issues. But, anyways, I guess you do what you do. Also, this week in the news, Kim and Kanye West, Kardashian, whatever, whoever they are these days, could be facing jail time because something with Taylor Swift. Who cares? But yeah, apparently they could be in some serious trouble. And hopefully they'll stop spreading the crap that is their life and nobody cares about, even though millions of people watch it. And let's be honest, Kanye hasn't been in touch with reality for a while, and Kim, well, even her tape was crap, so I'm not even sure why she's famous. But whatever. Millions and millions of people have been brainwashed to watch her, idolize her. Anyways, Jurian Bay has been embracing label of being stuck in the 60s, because apparently it is quite a backward little joint, and it stays like that because it's quite safe and people can walk around and do things. Jurian Bay is awesome! If you come to WA, go to Jurian Bay. It is amazing. It is like blast from the past. When we were kids, you can go down, go to the beach and go camping, and that is what Jurian Bay is all about. It's about relaxed atmosphere. It's amazing. And skydiving. It is amazing. Yes, I've done the Jurian Bay skydive. It was off the chain. It is gorgeous. I would do it in a heartbeat. Even my mom, who's afraid of heights, did Jurian Bay skydive. Amazing. Anyways, that is what I think of it these days. One story on Thursday's edition of the West Australian that really, really upset me was a story of Jen, a lady who's in Bali with some medical issues and she's stuck in hospital, and she let her travel insurance expire, which is similar, very, very similar, and too close to home. A story that I pushed for last year. I urged people to get travel insurance, so this the kind of stuff wouldn't happen. My brother did this last year. He got in a really bad way, and he didn't have his insurance because he let it lapse, exactly like Jen did. Jen, did you not listen to me? I was on the news. I was in the papers. I was everywhere. And obviously you didn't listen. But anyways, I hope Jen gets better and gets whatever. If you guys want to help her with her medical bills, GoFundMe account has been set up. It's gofundme.com/2EQFX7DK. I'm not sure why it's like that, but that's the account that we have for her. So if you want to help, please go donate on GoFundMe and help her with the bills. Because as I said, $60,000 bill is a pretty hefty holiday expense. Anyways, in Uruguay, they just had a pot competition. Yes, pot, like marijuana, ganja, Mary Jane, that kind of stuff. Wacky tobacco. Yes, the judges judge it on flavor, aroma, effect, and strength. Yes, and I know all you bastards over there are like, I wish I was a judge. Don't even lie to me. I know. Anyways, Troy Simmons, sorry, my bad, dude. He's from Perth. He's a Perthian fella who's made something of himself in Hollywood and in the pop scene. He's actually a Nocha Safa. Yes, Troy is from Joburg. He is a Joburg fella like me. We're awesome there. His mom has started a campaign called the change.org. Her name is Laurette Millet, which I actually think I know one of your cousins, or a couple of your cousins, back in Joburg. Yeah, in Joburg. Two of them are anyway. And yeah, it is the campaign is to help the gay young gay men. I don't know why YMCA comes into mind all of a sudden. But yeah, she has started this campaign because apparently next year we're getting a safe school zones for LGBTQ teenagers that are in schools. It's like a safe zone and whatnot. It is to combat homosexuality bullying, which is I think is an amazing initiative, and I hope it does take off. So, Lorette, Millet, we salute you for your effort, and Troy for helping your mom, who's an amazing individual. Congratulations, dude. You also, it's a great cause, and I hope your fans will support this as much as they should. Getting a bit crook, I guess. Anyways, on the bad news, gentlemen, Pippa Middleton, yes, Kate's little sister, yes, confirmed she's getting married to a conman. I mean, hedge fund manager. Yeah, I'm not even going to say anything, but you obviously understand that I might have been screwed in the hedge fund before. Anyway, KDC Legend of the Week, which is our sponsors, KDC, goes to Jeremy McClure, who is, believe it or not, a Paralympic athlete, and he is competing in his 4th Paralympics. He's blind. He's a swimmer. He does a whole bunch of things. And yeah, he has to go to training because he can't drive. He has to take a taxi every morning, which is getting a bit costly. Obviously, work and whatnot is a bit hard. Therefore, people have tried to raise some funds to help him with the cost of getting to training. It is his 4th Olympics, and I really hope you bring gold because I have faith. I know you got it in you to bring gold. I know you can bring gold. Anyways, his My Cause account is www.mycause.com.au/page/1306-23-4-Rio/2016. So please, guys, dig deep, help this legend of a man bring us gold, because we need as much gold as we can, and gold is getting good these days at good price. It's a great investment. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next week. See ya.